Hey everybody, welcome to Quarantine Parenting. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being with me. I'm excited for a brand new episode. So this week we've been focused on nutrition, moving our bodies, getting our mindset to move our bodies. And you must be wondering why I'm focusing on that. Well, first, thanks so much for all the parents that reached out and said, hey, I need some help to get my teen off the couch or out of their room and moving. But two is I also realized that it takes a lot for me to work out. I can bury myself in work, right? I have no problem. And I'm one of the worst when it comes to playing, like playing games, even my tone, you just caught it, playing games, playing with my daughter. I'm great at storytelling. I really enjoy TV. I like going to the movies, restaurants, food. But when it comes to actually like playing, it's not my strong suit. So I figured I should do a segment on moving our bodies and getting more playful with it, because this is important. We're in like the end of the long stretch. We're moving into phase 1, phase 2, phase 3 of reintegration. And we're gonna have to start working on adjusting to uncertainty, to managing change, and to staying mentally healthy. And to do that, we have to incorporate some playful things, right? Because when you're in a bad mood, it's really easy to go down a rabbit hole, right? But finding ways to be playful in your daily life can spark joy, change your mood, and actually change your environment. Because if you're a mom or a dad, or you're a parent, it's often like your mood can dictate the entire household. Mine does. So I have to be really cognizant of what my mood is and my impact on others. So with this whole mind, body, and like getting ourselves back into the groove to move and feel good about ourselves, I think it's important to talk about how we feel in our mindset. So with that said, I wanted to talk about small ideas to be playful and to be active at home, so you don't make it another thing to do on your task list, and when you're overwhelmed, be like, screw it, right? Because that's what I do. So I list my priorities, and then the first thing to go on my priority list is self-care. I do not promote it. It's one of my weaknesses. It's not something I train on, but here we are together being honest. Self-care out the window for me. And it's hurt me in my life in many different aspects, because if you are stressed out, anxious, and you're throwing out meditation, you're not journaling, I'm not sleeping well, you can imagine the hot mess I'm in, right? I'm stressed out, I'm emotionally reacting versus like having corrective responses ready for me. I'm not using the right transition statements. My trainings aren't on cue. I'm distracted. It's all downhill. So the idea is like finding playful ways to change your mood can be really easy and can get your body moving and change the whole atmosphere of your family. So if you're like, well, what are you talking about? So here's some ideas. So what I do is like sometimes when I'm folding laundry, I put on some good music and I have a mini dance party. Do I look ridiculous? Yep. Mm-hmm. Am I dancing by myself? Oh yeah. But I really get into it, right? And those 90s tunes, that's my jam. Like, you know what? And I'll be like, I'll tell my family, do you know this song? This is the best. I mean, you put on some George Michael, Freedom for me, and I will bust out my moves. So that's some way I'm, one, moving my body, and two, I'm finding sparks of joy, because I laugh at myself. I'm totally ridiculous folding laundry, but I'm into it, right? So dancing while folding laundry. Another way you can move your body and change your moods really fast is, like making, when I'm starting to clean, right? I'm getting antsy. And instead of like getting into one specific room where I clean and I get really aggravated, right? I pick different parts and I make it like a fun project of like, oh, let's do this and let's get this. Like if you think about bucket, like I create like a bucket of things I want to do and I want to organize where I'll feel better. So for me, knowing my strengths and weaknesses, one thing that brings me a lot of joy is organization. Organizing my closet, I felt like $1 million. I won the lottery. I was like overjoyed, right? And I was so proud of it. I was like, every day I told my daughter, did you see my closet, right? So those are little sparks of joy. And I had to move my body, physically organizing the closet. I had to do it. So it's all about the small steps. It could be things like, just planting a garden. It could be, taking your dog for a walk. It could be dancing and folding laundry. It could be organizing different spots of your house. It could be cooking, right? Cooking and singing, right? You're moving your body. Any way you can stand, walk around, right? That's what's really important. And that shifts your mindset and it really helps. So I want you to find ways. Here's your challenge. Your challenge is to find ways that you can move your body in a playful way so that you actually start laughing at yourself, you find joy, and you can have fun. You're actually having fun. It's a win-win. And I want you to do that because for me it's been super challenging. But the reason I'm doing this is I've noticed by putting some music and folding laundry, it changed my mood. When my husband is cooking and he puts on some music, he gets into it, right? He gets into the different recipes he's doing. He gets into his dance moves. Like, right? Music is really engaging, can get us moving, right? Organizing, cleaning, right? Throw on a good podcast, but throw on some jams, right? So using different ways to bring us joy and to get us going is super helpful. So that's what I would recommend, because we're talking this week really about body wellness and how food impacts our bodies, but also it has to be our mindset too, right? So if you can find some way to be playful and do some sort of activity throughout the day, it can really shift the way that you feel about yourself. And you might even get your watch to buzz, which would be great. Okay, so I'll leave you that with these tidbits for today. If you like the video, please hit subscribe below and then click the like button. And you can even share me. That'd be great if I got shared. But anyway, thanks for all the support. I hope you love this week's content because I am just learning so much. And thank you all for my experts that I came on this week. It's been super helpful. So talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.